Hello. Happy vlog day, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, whatever you call it. It's midweek and it gets here quick. And then usually what happens is it gets up early before we know it. And then we blink, like a 30-minute sort of lunch break, and then it's Monday again. So annoying. But thank February. It's February. Happy 1st of February. We made it, we did it. And we made it through the 110th week of January, and we're now at February. Woohoo! Thank God. It can only get better. It's a short month, and then we'll be spring. I mean, the nights are getting lighter, and it is nice when you get up in the morning and it's dark, but it's just, you can see it's like someone opening the curtains slowly. It's getting a bit lighter, and at night time, 5:15 now, sort of, we're getting a bit lighter, so that's really good news. Obviously, teacher strikes today, biggest thing in the last 12 years. They've never had a strike since, and I get it, I really do get it. It's really important that that they do what they need to do. I'd love to think or hope that there's another way of striking. Well, not another way of striking, but another way to get their points across. But because strikes have been happening for years, and lots of industries are on strike at the minute. But for us, it's a day, and hopefully a day for them to make an impact, to get the government to listen. It's a thankless job, and they need to get their terms right for their employment, and I get it, and I suspect a lot of people will. The government was too late to step in. Whether they will before the next group of strikes, should they go ahead of them, I don't know. But if you see a teacher striking today near a school by you, give them a hoot. They need support. It's bloody freezing out there too. Moving on to local businesses, please. If you are a local business, shop at a local business. That message doesn't seem to just drops. One local business the other day, it would walk past a local business to go to a chain business to get something for their company, and it really baffled me. I mean, everyone's got a choice, choose what you want, but come on, you're a local business, shop at a local business, and that 10 quid, for example, that you spend will just keep filtering through our local economy. It's a no-brainer. Local businesses, shop at local businesses, because that 10 quid might, and it's been said before on lots of media across socials for years, that 10 quid could then be part of, say, I don't know, a cafe's owner's daughter chance to go dancing that week. It just spend it locally. It's a no-brainer. If every local independent used just local independence, it would be great. We all have to do shopping. We all have to go to the supermarket, and it happened to me the other week. I was in Tesco's, the little Tesco's by the Crusader, which will come on in a minute. And they were saying, "Oh, I thought you only shop local." I do shop local, but I still got to go to the supermarket, still got to eat, even though I go to the butchers and the greengrocers for my food, and my dog goes to the urban pet store. He doesn't go himself, because that would be funny. "Hello there, Natalie. I would like all the treats in the world." And then my mum will get the other stuff. But, I do shop local from a food perspective. But, whether it's a Marks and Spencer's of the Springs, Tesco's here, Lidl, Aldi, I've still got to eat, still got to go to the supermarket. That will always be. So it's a wrong dig. Stupid. Anyway, hearing a little bit of a rumour. There may be, something, addition onto our pavements of Main Street soon. Can't say more than that, because I'll probably get shot by a gun. Which actually, talking about guns, I did do on Saturday, which was brilliant. And if you've not ever looked, at Hazelwood Castle, they have this activities centre, and I'm sure I've written it down somewhere. It's an activity centre, which is, I think it's Love Activity Today or something like that. I'll put it on the blog on Friday. But in Hazelwood Castle, which is a beautiful place, in their woodlands, they have lots of activities like quad biking, axe throwing, rifle shooting, orienteering, and they do lots of stuff for corporate, but they also do stuff for you, the likes of you and me, and it's brilliant, and it's 15 minutes down the road. So I'll put something on the blog about it on Friday. But I did shoot, and there was nobody at the end of it. It was just target practice. What goes on in my mind and what goes on there, two different things. Anyway, there will be something arriving on Main Street on the pavement, probably in the too distant future. Looking at local businesses as well. Today, Cielo have released with Lindsay, the lovely Lindsay from Zest Kitchen, who also already provide sandwiches at lunchtime. They're now, as of today, providing breakfast sandwiches too. So go in, have a breakfast sandwich, sit down, have a cup of coffee. The day is filled with loveliness. Lots of our places are doing takeaway or sit-down breakfast. Obviously, Cielo do sit-down breakfast, as do Station House Cafe, when they are open from Tuesday onwards to Saturday. And their breakfasts are amazing. Don't know why I said it like that. But I did. But yes, Cielo have started their breakfast sandwiches today, so it's another addition. And Lindsay at Zest Kitchen is fabulous, and she sort of keeps that menu changing anyway for lunch, so you'll never sort of go in the next week and get the same sandwich. You might not, but she keeps the menu fresh, so there'll always be something beautiful on offer. Going or jumping to the Crusader pub. Obviously, there's been lots of speculation, or wasn't that wrong last week, that the Crusader was going to be taken over, and I did see. I don't follow the Crusader because they're not one of our members. I tend not to follow everybody that's not, just some that I might think that's relevant. But obviously, the landlords that had been there for 11 years had put something on their Facebook page to say they were going, I think, around November, December time. But we don't know what chain it is. I believe it's a chain, but again, it's still not confirmed. And I've been doing my homework, and I've been literally, the best thing to look for when there's something new coming up is jobs, what jobs are available for that business, and nothing's coming up yet. But the Concord BGW group are the people that are doing all the interior and exterior at the moment. And if you look at their company website or on Instagram, so it's Concord BGW group, they've done some beautiful things. So I'm hoping we're going to get a bit of that beauty and not something that's just dead basic. It would be nice for the Crewy to have that uplift. And it'd be nice and I hope that they still call it the Crusader, should it be a chain that takes over. But we'll find out soon. We'll find out. It's not going to take long. Usually once the designers are in, it's bish bash bosh, and we'll have a new pub. So there you go. Keep your eye out. And as soon as I find out, I will let you know. On Friday, and so it's not something I do very often, but sometimes it just needs calling out. I'm a nice person, and I'm going to say that because I am. And in 9 years, we've done a lot to help a lot of people with no hidden agenda. There's lots of people like me in Garforth who run projects, who do local businesses, who do things voluntarily to help our community and our businesses and our area look beautiful, look nice. And volunteers put their time in. So I know it's not just always targeted, but it's trolling. Luckily, touch wood, I've never got it online, and I'm sure it will come at some point. For 9 years, I've never been trolled online. I'm saying that now and watch me be trolled online. But trolls can happen offline as well. And it's when you go somewhere and someone says, oh, yeah, they don't like you, do they? What? Shut up. Shut up. So on Friday, my blog was like, don't be an arse. Don't need arses. We need to big people up. You know, when people are doing good things, big them up, especially women in business. Women in business need that pat on the back. They need that support. They need that comfort. They need that arm to go, do you know what? You're doing the right thing, and what you're doing is brilliant, and how you look and how you sing and how you dress. It's irrelevant. And I was watching something yesterday on This Morning with, I'm going to forget her name now. It's going to do it. But if you were to watch it was just a snippet I'd watch while I was making a brew. And she's just being targeted so much. She doesn't even know why. It's an actress, young actress, blonde hair. I can't remember her name. It's going to really annoy me now. I just don't understand people that are just nasty to people. You can a lot of it. Just, you know, I don't care. I'm a nice person. You got the problem. And usually you find with you're a bully as a child or a bully as an adult, there's lots of other things going on behind that. If someone doesn't know you and says things that aren't very nice or talks to other people about you, that's what you've got to share. That's your opinion. Don't put it on to me to try and spread that evil. Just call them out. Stop it. When someone's not being kind, call it out. It's got to stop. Stuff like that just gets on my nerves, and it's rude. So be kind. Don't be an arse. Just trying to think what's going on. No, I've wrote loads of things down, but I just can't think. I think there's one more thing coming up. Oh yes, remote leads were at my house yesterday. They are over in Colton, and we had a huge window in the front of the house that had all sort of condensation had got in. There was loads of drips, couldn't be done, couldn't really visually see out of it. So I looked round, Hipco replaced windows, and they are brilliant as a company for doing that. But there was no need for the window to be replaced. And then I thought, if I do get a window replaced, then I'm going to have to chuck the whole window and it's going to sit in landfill somewhere. So Renovate Leeds Limited in Colton, they replaced just the glass, and they were brilliant. And I've left a review because I always believe that if a good company, especially a local independent company, has been really good, they deserve a review. So I did give them a review because they were really efficient. They let me know when they were going to be there. Everything through message and email was brilliant. Really efficient. Came in, put the glass in. My frame is still there, but I've replaced the glass. So I feel a bit... it's more environmentally friendly too. So please do use them. Cue the label. Don't forget, on Saturday we'll open its doors at 9 a.m. If you don't know where it is, it's above Costa. Go around the car park at the back and they're just up there. Big, massive sign on the railings up the stairs, which is brilliant. You can park, you can buy, you can put it straight in, and then you can even go for a coffee. Brilliant. Hospital. It's like February, isn't it? How do you say February? Hogspital, Garforth hedgehogs. We've been having a few chats, so just watch this space because there's something lovely come for Garforth hedgehogs, and they're hopefully new, soon to be built around March time. Hogspital, and we've been instrumental in sort of trying to help that project come to fruition. So just watch the space because I'm sure Garforth hedgehogs will put something up. The lovely Sue and Rob, who do this voluntarily. So that's been really good news this week. Obviously the A1 is closed still by Lumby on the A1 M62 by at 11:30. It was still saying the 2 lanes were closed due to a milk lorry, I think, but I don't know, they've deemed it's chemicals in the air. So if you're unfortunately in that traffic and you cannot move, they've asked you to keep the windows and doors and don't get out of your car if you're listening to me on the A1. But yeah, obviously it's still closed, so it's causing problems, so they've asked you to steer away. And I'll leave you with some interesting facts, which is actually a bit relevant today. In the 1840s, prunes was the word requested rather than cheese to say when you had your photograph taken. And if you think about all the young people, well, not always young, but they always go to, now don't they? Prunes. Maybe that, because apparently, a lot of them had manky teeth then in the 1840s, or teeth from dead people, so prunes. Not that much different than today. And before, only in America, before toilet paper was invented, Americans used to use corn on the cob. A load of old cobblers. Gross. Have a lovely day.